Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Pretty. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well today. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Is the red button down there, and if you hit on the bell sign, you get notification whenever I post my video. Thank you. So today guys, I wanted to share with you guys three things that can possibly save your life if you've got the symptoms of COVID-19. Three things that can save your life. Three. I've had this in my mind to share this with you guys because I feel like it's very, very important for us to get the information out there as much as possible. And I want to thank everyone that shared the video. The video that I made when I was in hospital apparently is gone viral. Everybody's sharing it, sending it to their friends, their loved ones and everything. Whatever the reason that you are sharing it, I want to thank you for sharing it because apparently YouTube loves that video. I had no clue, but they do. Those are the kind of video that they actually want because they consider them as educational and because it's also relevant to the pandemic and everything that is going on in the world today now. I just made that video because I was just so thankful to God, and you know, I saw my healing already by faith, and I was just very thankful to God. But it's gone, you know, viral or virus, as Coco Baba as Coco Baba will say, it's gone virus. So thank you everyone. Please keep sharing it. I want you to reach 100,000. I want you to get 100,000 views. So if you've not shared it, I'll link in below this video. So help me share and continue to share it. So 3 things that could save your life. 3 things. What are the 3 things that could save your life if you have the symptoms, or you tested positive, or you just suspect that you have the symptoms of COVID-19? 3 things. The first thing I'm going to say is that somebody was saying that, that their wards and children, young people are coming back home now in Canada for Thanksgiving, and they were worried what could happen because, you don't know who have it, if the children have it or your young people have it. So the first thing I'm going to say is that a lot of young people who have COVID-19, this is the word for it.
Asymptomatic.
They are asymptomatic. Asymptomatic, which means literally that when someone does not produce any symptoms, that's what it means. Asymptomatic. So a lot of young people, children especially, will not have any symptoms, so they are asymptomatic. So if you suspect for any reason, maybe they have a fever or they have a cough or whatever, and their temperature is high, or any of the symptoms that may indicate that they have the virus, what you should do as a parent is make sure you shield yourself, because like I said, the children are asymptomatic, so they don't have symptoms, and some of them, apart from not having any any symptoms, it doesn't really affect them that much like adults. They just get on with it. Maybe because their immune system is very strong, they are young, their lungs are still, bouncing, unlike, those that have seen many years. So you have to shield yourself from the children if you suspect that they have got the symptoms. Make sure you protect yourself as much as, you want to care for your children when they are ill. The important thing is that you protect yourself more, because they will bounce back. You are likely to suffer it more if you catch it from them. And it's very, very easy to catch it from your children, because at home nobody uses protection, nobody uses mask, nobody uses hand sanitizers once you are inside your own house. But it is very, very important that if you suspect that your child has the symptoms, that you shield yourself, use mask, and make sure that you put a mask on them as well, and use your hand sanitizer, wash your hands, and observe that distance so that you do not catch it, because it's more harder for adults to deal with than for children. That's number 1. Number 2, that I was told in hospital, was the fact that they've done their research and they found out that lying on your stomach helps the lungs. Lying on your stomach. So a lot of people naturally sleep with their, on their tummy. Like someone like me, I don't necessarily sleep on my back. I find that usually I sleep on my side or even on my tummy. I'm very comfortable sleeping on my tummy or on my side. So it's not something that is difficult for me to do. But some people sleep on their backs. So if you suspect that you have the symptoms, you are encouraged to sleep on your tummy. The doctors have said that sleeping on your tummy and lying flat on your tummy increases the level of oxygen that you have in your lungs, and it also helps with your breathing. So sleep on your tummy. That's very, very, very important. It might seem like, just a mundane thing to do. It's not a big deal, but these are the things, these are the strategies that they've tried that works. It actually works. It saves people's lives. So, for instance, if you are experiencing breathing difficulty, which is one of the symptoms of COVID-19, and you begin to sleep on your back, you are putting pressure on your lungs. Guys, until I got sick, I had no idea where this lungs thing is, because I'm not a science student. I don't even know. It was when I got sick that I realized that they are even at your back. Your lungs. They are your back. So when you sleep on them, you are putting more pressure on them. But if you sleep in your tummy, the doctors have, tested it, and they said categorically, this is scientifically proven, that your lungs will function better if you do not sleep on your back. So try and lie on your tummy if you suspect that you have, the symptoms, or just for safety reason, just lie on your tummy, sleep on your tummy or on your side, but not on your back. Try not to lie on your back. That's another thing that you can do that is likely to save your life. The third thing that I want to share that can save your life is doing breathing exercises. Now, this one is a bit tricky, because if you've got the symptoms or you've been diagnosed and you tested positive, it's going to hurt like hell for you to, do breathing exercises, because you're already struggling to breathe. It hurts to breathe. So holding your breath for even a minute, it seems like, something that will come naturally, but when you got COVID-19, it is a hell of a task. Breathing, doing exercise and breathing exercises. But apparently breathing exercises helps a lot, because what it does is that it expands your lungs and it forces oxygen to go into, the lower part of your lungs. Because what you need is to have oxygen all over your lungs, flowing all through your lungs, so that you can breathe normal. Because it's only when there is no oxygen in every part of your lungs and you are not breathing, functionally the way you should breathe, that's when there's a problem. That's when there is, crisis. But breathing is hard. It's very, very hard. And that's why they use oxygen as part of the treatment. But if you do the breathing exercises, and it's simple. If you are well, it's very simple to do breathing exercise. It's just a matter of holding your breath. It's just a matter of holding your breath for a minute or two, and then you exhale. Hold your breath for a minute or two. But I tell you, when you are sick, it's not so easy. It is very, very difficult. If you hold your breath, I remember when I was really, really sick, if you hold your breath like this, oh my God, it will seem as if they set fire on you. It's not something you can even do for, it will be really difficult for you to do it for even 1 second. It hurts. But when you get better, then it becomes more easier. But even when you are really, really sick, the doctors advise that you should do the breathing exercises. I've actually seen some videos where people have come to share that, just doing the breathing exercises saved their lives when they tested positive to COVID-19. That breathing, just exercising their lungs and breathing, forcing themselves to breathe and do those breathing exercises actually help them. Because like I said, it forces the oxygen to go down, to your lungs and expand them to where, normally when you breathe normally, the oxygen might not get to. Because remember, this virus is about cutting off your oxygen supply so that your lungs don't function the way they are supposed to function naturally. So it's a way of forcing that air, that oxygen, to go down into the lungs and make them to function properly. So those are the 3 things I have for you. Children are more likely to survive it. So if you suspect that your child or your young person might have it, please protect yourself. Don't expose yourself to them. Make sure you treat them from afar and care for them from afar. The second one that I mentioned was for you to lie on your tummy and not lie on your back as much as possible. And then the third one is the breathing exercises that you should try and do. Actually, a lot of people are actually doing it now. They are just doing the breathing exercises even though, they don't have the symptoms or they are not sick. because it's a pandemic at the end of the day. So whatever you can do to help yourself is welcome. So if you want to do the breathing exercises now, you might as well do them, and whatever you think you can do just to help your body, you know, to be strong and to be resilient and resistant, or resistant to this very dangerous and, you know, virus, then you should definitely do it. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you are keeping safe. Please continue to use your mask. Do not take people seriously who tell you that there's no need for you to wear mask. Please, even in hospitals, in ICU, A&E, this is what the doctors are doing, and all the medical and health practitioners, this is how they protect themselves. Continue to wear your mask as soon as you step out of your house. Use your hand sanitizer, and please maintain social distancing. This virus is real, but by the grace of God, we will not die, but we will live and declare the words of God. God will give us life. He will protect us and our family. We will see the end of this year. We will see many, many, many years ahead, because He is promised. God has promised that He will satisfy us with long life and prosperity. And that will be my portion and your portion today and forevermore, in Jesus' name. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Leave me your thoughts and your comments in the comment section, and I'll speak to you in my next one. I love you. Bye-bye.